Oh, hey, what's up? It's JP. How's it going? And I'm back and I'm feeling better, getting stronger. Hopefully, I'll stay that way. But as I was perusing the internet today, I found some interesting news. So apparently, I can deface my warranty sticker on my PlayStation and get away with it finally after so many years of staring at that sticker incessantly with disdain. I can rip it off, I can scrape it off, I can take a soldering iron to it, I can do whatever I want, and Sony will have to fix my PlayStation anyways, right? 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 Maybe not. I don't know. But, well, anyways, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, has ruled, or, well, they ruled 1975, apparently, but they're actually enforcing it now that 10 companies at least, I don't think Apple's one of them, but at least 10 companies, and 3 that we know of, Nintendo, Sony, and Hyundai, which is the car manufacturer Hyundai, will have to change the wording in their terms of service to take out any kind of language that may state that you have to use officially branded parts by the company, or you have to use their certified repair services. So in the case of like Sony, if you bust a disk drive, you don't have to go out and buy, well, you wouldn't be able to buy a Sony disk drive probably for your PlayStation 4. You would have to send it into a Sony service center and have them replace it and send it back to you, which has a turnaround time of like 3 to 5 weeks. Yeah, 3 to 5 weeks. Or you could take it to Joe Schmo's shop or Louis Rossman or somebody like that. Say, hey, can you fix this for me? And they would say, yeah, I got a disk drive in the back that would actually work in this thing. Let me pop it in there for you, 30 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom, you're out the door, right? What's the better option? Right? And now, supposedly, you can do that, and it's not going to void your warranty, whereas before, all of these terms of services specifically stated that if you used third-party aftermarket products, or if you use third-party repair services, that your warranty would be void. Apparently, that is no longer true, at least for certain items. Why Apple's not included in that? If they aren't, I'm not 100% sure they aren't. I don't think the entire list of all these companies that are being contacted has been released yet. But I don't think Apple's one of them, because just today they seized a shipment of refurbished Apple LCDs that somebody had tried to import back into the United States from China. They had been sent from the United States to China to be refurbished, and they were original parts by Apple, okay, LCDs that were sent to China, where these Chinese people put new screens on them, right? The new screens on the LCDs, because you can get the screens in America, but if you know anything about Apple iPhone repair, if you go to a third party, they can't get the LCDs. If you're not an authorized Apple service provider, you can't get the LCDs for it. You have to have the original parts refurbished, so that's what they did. And they do that in China, and then they have to try to re-import those back into America, and then Customs seized the entire shipment and said they were bootleg, counterfeit Apple parts, even though those parts were genuine Apple parts, or at least the LCDs were. The glass wasn't, but the LCDs were. It's a bullshit. And Louis Rossman did a video about that, so I'll let you watch his video if you want to know all about that. But yeah, Apple, that's why I went from PCs to Macs, and then I'm back to PCs now. I will use an Apple phone, but that's as far as it goes. No more MacBooks, no more iMacs. I build my own PC the way I want it. I'm happy with that, and I have a lot of fun doing it. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. The FTC has said that with Sony too, if you remove that warranty void if removed sticker, your warranty isn't really void anymore, apparently. That's what they say. And this is Thomas B. Paul, who is the acting director of the Federal Trade Commission's Bureau of Consumer Protection, said in a statement released Tuesday, Provisions that tie warranty coverage to the use of particular products or services harm both consumers who pay more for them, as well as the small businesses who offer competing products and services. Specifically, the agency explained those provisions violate the 1975 Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. Which bars companies from conducting their warranties on, which bars companies from conditioning their warranties on demands that consumers use certain articles or services in connection with the original product, which means that they are saying in their terms of service, your warranty will be void if you put anything but a Sony part inside your PlayStation, or if you have it fixed anywhere else but a Sony authorized service center. No more. Okay, I can take it to have it fixed anywhere I want by whomever I want, or maybe even I can fix it myself. And if after I do that 3 months later, the whole system bricks on me, and I take it to Sony to have it replaced, they can't say, oh, sorry, your warranty's void because I see you have a Hitachi disk drive in here. Obviously, we don't put Hitachi disk drives in our Sony PlayStations, so you had this repaired with a third-party or an aftermarket part, and your warranty's void. They supposedly can't do this anymore, but here's what I think is going to happen, okay? This is what I think is going to happen. I think I'm going to take my PlayStation in to Sony, and they're going to open it up, and they're going to see that Hitachi disk drive, and they're going to say, well, that's okay, fine. You're allowed to use the aftermarket parts now. We don't have a problem with that. But you see, when you installed this, or whomever installed this this disk drive, when they installed it, you see, they didn't install it properly, or they damaged another component installing it, which subsequently led to this failure of the entire device, and thus we are not liable to replace this. And we're not doing it because you use the Hitachi disk drive. We're not saying that. What we are saying is we're not going to fix it because you broke it yourself, okay? Or the guy who repaired it for you, he actually broke it when he opened it up and supposedly repaired it, which it's probably going to be bullshit, right? But these companies, and God, I despise corporate culture for the most part for this reason. And, you know, I've dealt with corporations, large and small, in many different ways as an employee and as an observer and just as a consumer. And it's not for me, man, because it's all about money, money, money. And hey, I like money as well as the next guy or gal, and I like to have it. I don't need to be a rich man. I'm not looking to be like uber wealthy or anything, but I like to have money. I like to spend money. I like to buy, you know, nice things every once in a while for myself. But what I don't like and what I can't ever get on board with is just being a dick because it's going to make me more money. And now these corporations, to me, all of them, it seems like it's just all about, you know, they should want to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, not because, you know, not just do whatever it takes and do whatever they have to do to make as much money as possible, even if it's screwing everybody over, even if it's sucking every last penny out of the pocket of every, you know, person who supports that company by buying their products. I hate that mentality, and that's what these corporations stand for. They stand for, give us your money, we're going to take it any way we can get it, and oh, guess what? When you come to us for help with one of our products, we're going to do everything we can to get out of helping you because it's going to cost us money to help you. We don't want to repair your PlayStation. So we're going to do anything we can do to get out of having to be legally obligated to repair it. And guess what? If we refuse to fix your thing and you think we're wrong, then you got to sue us. And to sue us, you got to go file a lawsuit, which costs money. You got to go hire a lawyer, which costs money. And then, of course, these companies have infinite freaking legal resources because they got, lawyers on retainer for days. So they'll keep you tied up in court for years. What, all for a $700 PlayStation? They know the average person is going to do that. Maybe if I was a millionaire, I'd do that just on principle alone. But for the average person, you can't fight City Hall, as they say. So that's what I think's going to happen. So is this a victory? I think that's yet to be seen. I do. I hope so, and I think it's a step in the right direction. But I don't think we can just all go ripping off our warranty void if remove stickers and thinking that Sony's just going to be fixing every PlayStation that comes their way now. Without question, that's for damn sure. And Apple, they're definitely not going to be fixing anything they don't have to anytime soon. And forget about taking it to a third party. Well, you can, but if you do, you better not have that phone anywhere near an Apple store again because they won't even look at it. So that's my 2 cents on this whole thing. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm completely off base. But, I don't like to be pessimistic, but I'll try to be cautiously optimistic, but very cautiously. Anyways, this has been JP, and I'll be signing off.